Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon for some people. Welcome for this webinar dedicated to South Korea. We are just going to wait a little bit in order to make sure that people are getting connected, and we'll start for an hour webinar. Just for Julie and Justine, if you can make sure your microphone is off. Well, we are speaking. Okay, so let's start if you're all okay. I hope you're all going well. Welcome for this webinar. It's going to be a 1-hour webinar dedicated to South Korea, since we have done a market study last year, well, in 2021, done by Compass Korea, partner of Global Alliance. I'm going to present you quite rapidly about the project Global Cosmetic Cluster Europe, for those who haven't heard about it yet. It's a European project which is held by 6 partners, European cluster dedicated to cosmetics. And our objective, of course, of this project is to boost the internationalization of SMEs towards foreign markets in the cosmetic industry. This project is co-funded by the European Commission, the COSME program, and aims to help the companies in different ways. So I'm going to just show you in a few tips, if I can say, what about the acceleration program that we have developed for a year and a half. This project will end by the end of August this year, but of course the dynamic will keep going. So what about the acceleration program dedicated to boost your internationalization as SMEs? We have developed it around 4 main parts, 4 main actions: market intelligence, capacity building, international trade and partnerships, and funding opportunities. I'm sure you have already enjoyed the bulletins and market study we have realized and still realizing for the bulletin. It's online on the website dedicated to Global Cosmetic Cluster Europe, and it's key information about markets dedicated to 5 countries. In fact, during this project, we are focusing on 5 countries, Mexico, South Korea, USA, India, and Emirates. So those documents are for free access online for all the members of our clusters. So don't hesitate to go or ask us. What about capacity building? We have done training, and today is part of the training also. You're also able to ask for specific advice. It means that you're looking for specific data, market data on a specific country or specific activity, for example, ingredients, natural ingredients, or whatever the topic. It can be very large. Don't hesitate also to ask us about that. Some companies are beneficiating right now from coaching and mentoring. So it's specific time dedicated to them to answer question or to answer issue they have on one of those 5 countries. What about the international trade and partnership? I'm going to focus right after on that. But it's important to let you know that we open what we call the BtoB business place. I put you the QR code. You can go directly on that and connect. It's also a free tool for all the members of our cluster to make business, to make links between actors, looking for partners, looking for suppliers, promoting your activity. So don't hesitate to use it. It's made for you, dedicated to the cosmetic industry, and it's meeting between our 6 countries, so Portugal, Spain, Italy, Turkey, Romania, and France. What about the next step for the international trade and partnership? We're organizing 2 missions, and I'm going to focus right after on that. One in South Korea in May and one in July in the USA. And the last part is funding opportunities. In each of our country, we have different public funding support to boost your internationalization. So we are here also to help you identifying those funding support. And of course, it's also at the European level to help you to boost your project thanks to European calls, for example. So those are different activities still going in order to help you in your internationalization on those 5 different target countries. I hope it's clear. If it's not, don't hesitate to ask us, of course. So I was talking about mission. The next one, the future one, is the one to South Korea that will be held in May, by the end of May. We are working in partnership with actors there, among them iBeta, which is one of our cluster partner in Global Cosmetic Cluster. And the idea is to focus on business collaboration, on meeting people, on learning about the country. Today, we are going to talk about the cosmetic and business industry in Korea to understand about that. The mission will be, the idea of the mission is to meet people and to start new collaboration there. So don't hesitate, once again, to express your interest, scanning, or I don't know how to say, the QR code, which is here, or to ask us directly. The mission in USA will be in the same idea in the framework of Cosmoprof Las Vegas, so mid-July. Same idea to connect people. We will be working with our partner there, IBA, which is a cosmetic cluster too. So don't hesitate. So just key information, more information is asking us. Here are our contacts. We hope that webinar will be very helpful for you to understand about Korea. Don't hesitate also to share your experience, to ask questions online. On the side of your screen, you have a possibility to ask questions. Don't hesitate all along the presentation. Julie, who will present this webinar, will be able to answer your question all along the webinar, and we have a specific session at the end also. So enjoy the webinar, welcome on board, and talk to you in a few minutes. See you. Julie, I'm going to give you the floor. Let me know if it's okay for you. Perfect. Yes, we can. Perfect. The floor is yours. Just put your microphone on.
Okay, can you hear me?
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your warm welcoming. And I'm Julie Cho from Global Marketing Team 2 in Compass Korea, who pursue the Korean market study of this cosmetic. So, starting with, these are the context of the webinar today: business and cosmetic, skin type of Korean people, hair type of Korean people, beauty standard of Korean people, and cosmetic behavior, gift habit, beauty routine, beauty product usage, cosmetic regulations in Korea, distribution channel, communication system and an influencer marketing platform, popular web marketing platform, local brand marketing best practice, fair and professional directories. So first chapter will be skin type of Korean people. These are very important for you to start the business in here. So most of the product are related to our skin types. So according to Fitzpatrick's skin type is a skin type by color. The most common skin type is type 3, the medium white olive color. The 48.8% followed by 4, the olive mid brown and brown dark brown skin type are predominant in Korea. Type 4, the olive meat brown color, are more recognized by Korean men. And by age, the elder people more frequent in type 4 and 5. It means to say grow older, gets darker skin. And this skin type say is according to Bauman's 16 skin type test. Bauman's American dermatologist, most dominant in male O, S, and W type, which stands for oily, sensitive, non-pigmented. It means to say even skin tone and wrinkle type are predominant here, while in female, OS and T type, oily, sensitive, non-pigmented tight skin tone are predominant in Korean women. Oily skin decrease if get aged, and more pigmented and wrinkled skin type increased. If you have any question, you can ask. And hair type of Korean people, hair type of Korean is relatively thicker than hair of the other races. And it growth rate and density is lower. So it means to say we have a lesser density in lesser hair and grow slowly. As you can see, hair shape in straight black hair, and if dissect laterally, it's round shape and resistant very strong tension. And in men over 45 years of age, the growth rate of hair in parietal head is relatively reduced, and the woman reported that the temporal reason is less hair. And the beauty standard of Korean people, the standardized Korean beauty would be small face, large eyes, small nose, small mouth, fair and light skin tone with a V-shaped jaw. For the makeup, majority prefer semi-arch or straight-shaped eyebrow, light eyes shadow, finished with narrow eyeliner, barely contouring, mostly on chin to make V-shape. Although it has a majority prepared to fit in the standard form of beauty, it is gradually increasing in diversity type of makeup for the younger generations. And the beauty standard and the cosmetic behavior and gift habit of Korea. There are various cosmetic gift habits in relation to the holidays in Korea, and I will introduce some of them. First is Seolnar is a Korean Lunar New Year. It's one of the biggest holidays in Korea. Normally, people get a big bonus or gift from their companies, such as amenity set, package of spam or canned good, and especially the cosmetics. February is, I think friends also share this holiday, Valentine's Day. It's a bit different with here. When women give chocolate to men, and in return, on White Day, boys will give the candies to the women. So we celebrate both holidays. Actually, it's a festival, so we also tend to give a gift on these both days. And the May, known as Month of Family, Children's Days on May 5, Parents' Day, May 8, Teachers' Day, May 15. So these days we are celebrating. September or October, it's known as Chuseok, is a Korean Thanksgiving Day. Like Lunar New Year, we also tend to give the gift to people. It's the second biggest holidays in Korea. Gifts are nearly identical to those given on Solar. So similar with the gift that we given in the Solar. On November 11 is a Pepero Day, is also a huge marketing success for Lotte in Korea. These days also we practice the gift habit to give usually the snack, but it evolved into the other gift. So couple usually give each other and exchange them regardless of gender or age. On November, Sunung Day is the most important day of young Korean. This is most important day for students when they take the college entrance exam. Actually, also they give the gift as a celebration to their age. They become a 20, so we share this gift. December 25 Christmas, we are sharing same gift habit with other countries, and the birthday, anniversaries, and there are a lot of gift habit we practice. And famous gift platform application, we give the application coupon and most casual common gift because it's easy to give to others. So most Koreans send copy or gift coupon, even cosmetic through the application using SNS application. The most popular gift application is KakaoTalk Messenger application. It's like WhatsApps in other countries, and we practice many gift habit with this application. Beauty routines. For beauty routines of daily use product, oily cleanser, water-based cleanser, exfoliator, we also call scrub, and toner, essence, treatment, sheet mask. We practice a lot of we use a lot of product in sheet mask with a different kind of extracts and chemicals. This cost very low, so we use as a daily routine, 1 pack a day maybe, because this costs less than $1, so easy to practice it as a daily skin routine. Eye cream and moisturizer, and also we never forget sun protection. And the beauty product usage, Korean skincare focus on the prevention, and they focus on the protection and naturalness. In Korean context, the product means slightly different thing with other countries. Toner are used after cleansing to balance pH for your skin. Essence are the next step after your skin prime by toner. Serum or ampoule operate much like the serum in the Western brand. Also, this could be substituted to the sheet mask. Emulsions, basically featherweight moisturizer and cream. There are a lot of kinds of cream. The moisturizing cream, the day cream, night cream, and others. Variety usage of natural ingredient extract, always tap, and sorry for that. Embrace the series of masks as I mentioned, and whitening does not mean bleaching. Most Korean wants to be white by nature. And cosmetic regulation, the Ministry of Food and Drug Safety is the most important ministry when you import and export cosmetics. In South Korea, is authority which is responsible of this notification, especially regarding test method of functional cosmetics and any related inquiries regarding the evaluation of the functional cosmetic would be notification of this ministry. So definition in Korean regulation, cosmetic is a product which are rubbed or spray on the human body in order to clean, beautify the appearance of, change, brighten, maintain, and promote the health of skin and hair. And in South Korea, cosmetics are divided into two categories, general cosmetic and the functional cosmetics. So for general cosmetic, manufacturer or importer are permitted to manufacture and market without registration, but subject post-market provision. If the product contains nanomaterial, you must verify the safety of the product, and concentration of the nanomaterial used must be labeled. So these are the functional cosmetics. Cosmetic with a function, you should register and alert to the ministry. For functional cosmetic, you have to complete the complex registration procedure with Ministry of the Ministry of Food and Drug Safety. You have to get approval letter before manufacturing or importing. In addition, the import functional cosmetic enterprises should get one more approval from KPTA after registration of an MFDS, the another ministry of South Korea, Pharmaceutical Trade Association. So if you want to export the functional cosmetic, the procedure will be very complex because you have to get the both permission of these two ministry. And another procedure of exporting the cosmetic, you have to get registered as MAH. MAH is responsible for issuing such as product registration, quality, safety, labeling, advertising, QC, claim, custom clearance, etc. So your distributor or the brand holder, or if you want to export by yourself, then you have to register as MAH. The qualification will be medical doctor, pharmacist, bachelor degrees in chemistry or biology, over 2 years of work experience in cosmetic, QC field with 4 years college diploma. The cosmetic supervisor is required to attend the training held by MFDS. If a cosmetic importer attaches South Korean label on the package on the cosmetic, the importer is required to register as cosmetic manufacturer with MFDS. In this case, the cosmetic importer should be both a cosmetic manufacturer and cosmetic importer. So these are some requirements that you should require by MFDS. So these are the chart of cosmetic regulation, the process of when you import the cosmetic. So cosmetics dispensable person, the brand holder, which used to be MAH, should notice the MFDS, and you have to go to the next step, prepare for import, again get order, submit entry notice of imported products from KPTA, and custom declaration and clearance, quality testing and translation of labeling into Korean, and get to sales. Even though over-leveling after import is acceptable, it is desirable for the products to be labeled in Korean before import, product labeled in Korean before imported, but over-leveling after import is permitted as well. So overall, 60 days of review time is required for the examine procedure and from the cosmetic marketing responsible person. And who should request the evaluation of functional cosmetic? Responsible seller who intends to manufacture or sell functional cosmetic by manufacturing or importing them shall undergo an evaluation by MFDS or shall submit report to the Minister of MFDS for safety and effectiveness of each product pursuant to Article 4 of Cosmetic Act. So if you are interested to import export your goods to Korean, then this information are available at the MFDS website. Do you have any questions with the cosmetic regulation?
Up to now, there is no question on that topic, but don't hesitate. Any questions,
Okay.
don't hesitate to put online. So just on your right side, there's a little tab and there's questions, so you can write them there. Thank you, Julie. You can go on.
Okay, so next chapter will be distribution channels in Korea. This statistic presents the sales distribution of domestic cosmetic brands in South Korea by the channel. The most dominant is 35.4%, the online shop and the retail store, door-to-door, medical institution and pharmacy, duty-free shop, wholesale mart, home shopping, multi-brand store, brand shop, department store, other mail, other channels, and others. Actually, the online shop is the other channel, retail store, door-to-door, these all other channel all has an online application and online shops, so it will be more predominant with online. These are the influential retail store owned by big distribution of cosmetics. C-Core is a beauty select store with a whopping 250 local and global brands. The place is the mothership of beauty, known as Mothership of Beauty Department. It's also like a select shop Sephora in other countries. LOHBS is a beauty boutique tailored toward niche cultural favorite brand and wellness item operated by LG H&M. LG H&M is a big manufacturer and a distributor as well in Korea. Their product has several brands, so in this LOHBS, you can find many domestic brands as well as their the abroad product they launch by H&M. Olive Young is a widely popular chain of drugstore, beauty, pharmacies is owned by one of the biggest distributors, CJ Mall. These are also one of the big distributor in Korea. The Arita store are a staple of Seoul, offering all the Amore Pacific owned skincare and cosmetic brand. Amore Pacific is also one of #1 distributor and manufacturer of the cosmetics. The communication system is influencer application marketing platform. So in Korea, internet users are 44 million. It's over 90%. So everybody had over 90% of the population use internet. So most of the shopping and buying practice are with internet use, and telephone, including mobile cellular, are 58 million subscription, and this is most important application. While I also explained in the gift habit, KakaoTalk is a messenger app in Korea. Everybody use this, more than 58 million subscription. And South Korea ranked as one of the most connected online market. Country boasts the highest average internet connection speed as well as highest amount of available Wi-Fi location worldwide. It means to say, even if you go to the subway station and everywhere, you can use Wi-Fi with your mobile phone. So this most of the promotion of cosmetics and the shopping activities are with this within this application and the cosmetic marketing platform. Popular web marketing platform of Korea are Naver View, Korean search engine like a Google. Anything information you can find in this Naver View. We also use the Instagram. Is one of the popular the fast rising popular platform of commercial usage other than the Facebook in Korea. Daum Branch is also from one of the online search engine with the Naver View, but Naver View has a more user, and YouTube also is a unprecedented growth in recent years. Local brand marketing best practice in SNS marketing. Hera is one of the cosmetic brand under Amore Pacific showed best practice of using SNS marketing. They created official accounts of SNS representative platform, Instagram and Facebook to promote their product. Selecting celebrities who are influential to the consumer as advertising model. In addition, by using marketing strategy, using media outlets such as YouTube, corporate sales are increasing and expanding their influence around the world. So selecting celebrities in Korean cosmetic marketing is really important, because they are not only targeting domestic market, but also targeting the other market. So they are very concerned and very focused on the celebrity marketing. They also practice the local brand marketing using influencer. Neutrogena is a brand that has a big success in influencer marketing. The campaign was to find 70 Instagram influencers in their 20s and 30s to promote the product. The theme of the campaign was how do good to makeup influencer remove their makeup, which is an event to the Instagram, my makeup free photos of an influencer. Uploaded a photo of you wearing unique makeup, a photo of you removing your makeup, and finally the photo of the product. This campaign able to hit the 130,000 likes with large and small influencer, increased sales by 131% compared to the power of outperform sales of foam cleansing, the #1 company in the product. Local brand marketing best practice in its TV campaign. Innisfree is one of brand in Amore Pacific, has a TV commercial. Campaign period was 2019, May 11 to June 17. The target was to young women aged around 19 to 34 interested in beauty media using TV, YouTube, Naver, Kakao, and Instagram. Media strategy: expose advertisement to tease viewer, the targeting to expand the core target reach, induce visit to purchase page by simultaneously executing high traffic media such as Naver, Webtoon, and Kakao Moment. The result for the video ad record good response rate retargeting lines and contribute to the securing targeting parameters and spreading issues related to new product by focusing on the budget at the beginning of the campaign. Another local marketing practice we are using is a web searching engine. So since so many varieties of cosmetics exist and number of visitors to website increased due to efficient operation of search engine advertisement and steady monitoring, it can be seen as a good example of search advertisement due to natural rise in sales due to increase in the number of inflow. They held time limit sales event for the potential customer after the search of advertisement, and it seems that this greatly affects the sales growth. Any questions so far regarding local marketing best practice?
Not on that topic. It was more about the regulation part. We had a question which is for general cosmetics.
Mm-hmm.
Which are the requirements for the importer?
General cosmetic, as I mentioned, you don't need to register the the manufacturer, but you have to see first for the market opinion. So it means to say you can import, we can import without any registration, but we have to see for the provision after you distribute. This will be clear.
Okay, if it's not clear for the one who asked the question, don't hesitate to to go deeper in your question. And we have another comment. Let me try to open it better. Well, don't hesitate. Keep going, and I will give you back the question afterwards. There is another one online.
So next will be fair and the professional directories. Most of the Korean companies meet foreign companies through these professional directories and the exhibition. So K-Beauty Expo provides the platform to have face-to-face interaction. Cosmo Beauty Seoul provides a professional business platform and latest beauty trends in Korea. I think these are already familiar with some of you who already experience in Korean registration in Korea. The K-Beauty and Cosmetic Show features a displays on the comprehension range of aesthetic products and equipment. Intercharm also, I think it's familiar with you, is one of the Korea's biggest exhibition in the beauty industry. And in cosmetics in Korea's domestic and foreign cosmetic manufacturers, distributor, raw material supplier, influencer professionals are all here. Cosmetic and Beauty Expo Osong is a Korean location, is held in the e-conference product promotion and online business pavilion. And next are some media related with the cosmetic. First one is Cosmetic Insight. Cos in Korea is a cosmetic and beauty online media in cosmedia.com, which is specialized media that provides BtoB and BtoC news and information for the globalization of K-beauty industry through the publication of FJK, a journal specialized in R&D and cosmetic technology. So if you want to promote related to this kind of stuffs, mostly the Korean domestic brands are promoting them in the COS-IN. Genie Park, it is a cosmetic newspaper and bi-weekly cosmetic newspaper. They report cosmetic to beauty trends centered on the cosmetic beauty side. It's a new concept online beauty community space where you can feel, touch, use, and share all the stories about cosmetics. The Korean cosmetic industry news, it's a publishing news data overseas information and academic affairs of cosmetics and beauty industry, especially cosmetic packaging and some materials. The company contributor to enhancing global competitiveness of the cosmetics and beauty industry and developing cosmetic culture. The CMN News, the publisher of both offline cosmetic marketing news and online cosmetic mania news, marketing newspaper, and directories for cosmetic professionals in Korea. So these all media are familiar to the professionals only, not to known to those who are not in these cosmetic industries. Continue the media of promoting the cosmetic. Beauty Nuri is a company that operates the first beauty portal, Beauty Nuri, in Korea based on the cosmetic newspaper, a magazine that covers the cosmetic and beauty. Beauty newspaper Soo is a company that provides online and offline news to deliver more beauty-related information and news quickly. Beauty Hanguk, means Korea. Beauty Hanguk is also the organizer of Miss Korea contest and Seoul and China regional competition hosted by Hanguk Ilbo, the Korean newspaper, beauty and life online magazine, including cosmetic, fashion, health, food, performance, and exhibition. Cosmorning, the media that plays a role as beauty platform by building beauty contents for globalization of the K-beauty industry through the offline media Cosmorning and online media Cosmorning.com and Chinese version Mary Chen Bao of Cosmorning.com. Nailholic is a nail art magazine in Korea, professional nail art information as well as information that ordinary people can easily follow, an offline magazine that can access various genres such as beauty and culture fashion. Beauty Information is a magazine for body and aesthetic product, professional introducing product business and trend as well. Bellissima is the best read aesthetic and spa magazine. So this for the body, mostly for body product. It is newly born aesthetic magazine that adapt the changes in domestic professional skincare and spa market. The Signature is a magazine for aesthetic spa experts that delivers skincare trend and issue to the skin directors. So to end up this, before sum it up with this, K-beauty industry is one of the very fast and one adapting competitive industry, and I hope my research will help your understanding for those who are planning to business related to this. So if have any question related to my research, feel free to let me know.
Thank you very much, Julie, on that for that presentation. I hope it was really clear for everyone. Just to remind you that the full market study is available on request on the Global Cosmetic Cluster Europe project website. It's for the members of all the partners, cluster partners, so don't hesitate to do so for those who haven't seen it yet. Let's go to the different questions. They are online, if you're okay, Julie. Just to go further on the first question I asked you, the person asked, you mean just respect the compliance? So she just wanted to make sure that that's the one who asked for general cosmetics, which are the requirements for the importer. So
yes,
about
yes.
respecting the compliance, does it mean that?
Wait, let me explain. Let me go back to the presentations to explain more further. So for the general cosmetics, manufacturers or importer are permitted to manufacture import the market without any registration, but are subject to post-market. It require the subject or the good to post-market provision. You have to distribute it and the provision need the provision for a while.
Okay. In any case, we'll be able to share your contact also. Don't hesitate. Let me ask you the other question. They were online. Any special distributor for beauty or personal care devices? In fact, I didn't tell that in the introduction, but of course, all the companies that are taking part to that webinar are from the whole value chain of the cosmetic industry, not only brands, but some are on ingredients, some are on packaging, some are on devices, equipments. The whole value chain is represented today from the 6 different countries we are involved in the project. So that's why the question might be also different. So for this person, any special distributor you might know for beauty and personal care devices?
Okay, let me explain. So in Korea, the big Korean cosmetic industry, they are doing a lot of things. There are more than 20 brands inside the the big cosmetic industry. So these brands, they all deals with the distribution of cosmetics, packaging, as well as the equipment as well. So the 4 distributing brand that I introduced, they also deals with the packaging and the manufacturing and the distribution of everything as well.
Okay, so the one you mentioned in the presentation.
Yes.
Yeah, and just to complete the market study we have done, well, you have done for in the framework of our project. Also, we also have the a list of the main actors in Korea on distribution, on brands, on ingredient, and all this. So please ask for that if you need it. It's made to communicate and to make business for you. Another question. I understand that Kakao Talk sorry, it moves at the same time. It is a messenger app, such as our European WhatsApp application.
Yes.
Is it also a platform where we can find advertising for brands?
Yes, like I mentioned in the gift habit, it's a big platform that you don't require any number of the friends, or you don't require any address of your friend. You have to give the gift directly through this platform using this SNS. Not only food or delicacy, a huge portion is about cosmetics, including fragrance, body products, and the basic cosmetic products through this application. It means to say you can give the most of the Korean young generation give the gift by using this application. You can shop through the application. Also, you can give a gift through this application.
And I guess you can advertise also your brand on this application. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Another one, in your opinion, what is the best platform in Korea or digital media to display promotion on packaging offers for cosmetics? So it's B2B relation and not B2B relation in that case, if I understand well.
It depends on the targeting population, but most for the younger generation, they use the best practice would be Instagram, because Instagram these days not only good for the selling, but also good for practice of promoting the images and the marketing. It's a best way to show the images of the product and also the vision of the brand as well.
And in the case, we are in the B2B part, not B2C. So it's, I guess, the person who asked for that question is a company that is developing packaging. So they might be looking for clients in Korea that would use the packaging they are producing and developing. So it would be more B2B promotion. What would be the best according to you? Or at least key contacts?
If B2B promotion, the packaging B2B promotion, it would be impactive to promote them through the website. Wait. It's a search engine that I introduced a while ago. It's a neighbor view. Most of the Korean finds it's a search engine. We are not really using Google. We rather using this neighbor view. We can find anything in here. So I prefer to introduce neighbor view.
Yeah, it's important to highlight that you're not using that much Google that we are, but using more neighbor. So it's
neighbor view or the down branch. They are both search engine for the Korean company to search something. So
So the idea is to be, I don't know the word in English, but to be seen and available on Naver.
yes.
Okay. Well, there's a thank you very much for this interesting webinar. And I think we've went through, I'm just checking, we've went through the different questions. So thank you very much, Julie, for this interesting presentation. It was a deep view of the cosmetic industry and the way of consuming. Of course, we didn't get the time to go in deep in the different part of the value chain, but at least you have an overview of that. To go deeper, we can put you in contact directly, of course, but we also have different contacts in Korea we can use. We also organized that mission in May, so don't hesitate to ask about it. The idea is to be the main, the most relevant for you in order to boost your collaboration, your business there, not only for brands, of course, it's important to highlight it, but it's also for the different part of the value chain. Don't hesitate. The idea is to build that mission the best way we can in order to be the most relevant for you. So if there is no other question, I would like to thank you very much once again for this presentation, and thank you all the participants also to that webinar. It will be on replay on this available for replay online once again on the gct.eu project. Any question, come back to us, cluster, and we'll be able to go further. Thank you very much for that webinar and see you soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.